The authorities in Norway have threatened to remove our legal registration because of our scriptural beliefs and practices regarding disfellowshipping. In the future, various governments will challenge our freedom of worship. They may pressure us to change our scriptural beliefs, but we're certainly not going to do that.
Find some way out of here. I feel with disbelief. One too many broken promises, they don't give no relief. For too long they held my mind with dreams of a new earth, built on the backs of genocide. But was that life really worth?
Sometimes you'll hear people say of a little baby, "Look at that little angel." But more accurate would be to say, "Look at that little enemy of God."
You may feel trapped in a web of lies, even though you've awoke. But there are many here among us who know the Watchtower is a joke. But you and I were done with that, and this is not our fate. So let us tell the real truth now. The time is getting late. Yeah!
Suppose that we assume that Brother Franz was the last of that first group of anointed ones. That is, the group of anointed ones who were anointed in 1914, who saw the sign, and then continued serving faithfully. Now, we're not saying Brother Franz was. We just don't know. But for the sake of argument, let's suppose.
And do you see yourselves as Jehovah God's spokespeople on earth?
That, I think, would seem to be quite presumptuous.
And what table can we trust? The table surrounded by our future kings, the governing body.
At that time, life-saving direction that we receive from Jehovah's organization may not appear practical from a human standpoint. All of us must be ready to obey any instructions we may receive, whether these appear sound from a strategic or human standpoint or not.
All along the Watchtower, they cling to their views, ignoring all the pain they cause, turning blind as to abuse. But outside in the cold distance, apostates unite to win back our families and to bring shadow to light. Yeah!
But the big question is this: is this year 1975 the final year, the last year before the Great Tribulation breaks and reaches its climax in the battle of the great day of God the Almighty at Armageddon?
Stay alive to 75.
Well, knowing this, then, we are not embarrassed about adjustments that are made, nor is an apology needed for not getting it exactly right previously. We understand this is how Jehovah operates. He reveals matters gradually when it is needed. And also, the governing body is neither inspired nor infallible, and so it can err in doctrinal matters or in organizational direction.